Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. Last time, we went into the Ambidex room, and Clover tried to convince us, Convince
is a word for it. It's actually an accurate word for it, but, yeah, Clover kind of did that, but it doesn't matter because we allied, Tenmyoji allied, we are the best friends.
So happy.
We're the power group.
All eyes should be on Dio right now, honestly, because everything that he just did was very, very...
incredibly suspect.
Shitty. Yes.
Also worth noting, a truly startling number of this group all have 8 points, and therefore would be able to escape after one more Ambidex room.
That is very true.
Yeah.
And let's see, we got 2 1s now, which isn't great either.
So I mentioned before we came back, Dio, in a certain weird way, kind of didn't have a choice. And I am going to briefly defend Dio, not for his morality, but for his play. So first of all, Fi and Luna were absolutely going to betray. They had to protect themselves.
Right.
Only an idiot would ally with 1 point, says Sigma and Alice, but, you know.
Yeah, but, I mean...
But Alice and Kay had 100% confidence that Quark was going to ally because he's out of commission.
He's still passed out, yeah.
And we were able to convince Tenmyoji. But Dio definitely thought they were going to betray, and he needed to keep his points. Also, though, if they had made the mistake of allying, and he had betrayed, he'd have had 9 points and he'd be out.
Yep.
So... and
he would have offed Fi and Luna.
Well, he would have... left.
Them. Well,
whatever that means. Yeah, he would have killed them, but he also would have left all of us behind in that case.
Right.
So,
yeah.
That was a dangerous play because both the other groups probably should have been more aware of that threat, but we were too focused on Quark to focus on that.
And Dio just went off on his own and went right into the room, which is really suspect. Yeah, so
points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
I just checked my Fitbit.
But hey, we don't have 1 point anymore.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Well, it seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out. Thanks.
I could say the same thing. No need for thanks.
That's true, he's at 8.
Yeah, true.
The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma. And after I'd told you I'd listen to anything you said. Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off.
Alright.
I have no sympathy for you.
No, not currently. I mean, we should have sympathy for her, because this is the 3rd time through.
Oh,
and
I
she's
have sympathy for Clover in general.
Right, yeah.
But not in this moment.
Oh, no. Cut it with the mind games, Clover.
Yeah. Get out of here.
I know you were like a secret agent or whatever, but like...
Okay, but that was not a well-played honeypot or whatever. It was like, Across the room, Dio and Fi were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Don't give me that. You know exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick ally. You'd defend yourself with betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went too?
Alice? No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Hello?
Yes, we did indeed enter together. When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
No.
I mean, we knew.
It's catching up to her.
But unfortunately, we don't have any more Accelavir, do we? Because we already used it.
Sure did.
She left the warehouse?
Indeed.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
If you say so.
What? No, it was a strategic thing to do. I mean, it still would have been more in their favor.
Kay would have gotten 9 points if they betrayed.
That's true. It still would have been more in their favor to betray.
Kay could have lost. Kay could have left. Kay could have won. Which is good to know about Kay, because honestly, as delightful as Kay seems, Kay has betrayed every time and been a mystery. So at the very least, we know he wouldn't betray an unconscious child in order to escape. Like,
well,
that's one line we know.
Again, every time we've seen him betray so far, he's been with another person.
That's true. So we don't know what's going on in there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
That was a line.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired. Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense.
Interesting.
An ominous rumble filled the warehouse.
Is this round 3? Ooh.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
Wow.
Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys.
So if we get the star keys, that's it. Game over, you play the Ambidex game until you win.
Whoa. So this is essentially the last set of puzzles.
This appears to be the last set of puzzles.
So there's really only 3 rounds.
Yep.
Huh, but how come...
But an infinite number of Ambidex rounds.
That's fair. Yeah, like, because Zero said we could be doing this forever and ever and ever and ever. I mean, there could be more to that. Like, that could be because Zero was, referring to the fact that we're cycling in... Like,
that's possible, although you've used the word cycling a bunch.
Maybe not cycling.
We're not cycling.
Or just playing
We're
through
branching.
over again. Okay. But, like...
This is not, at least based on the flow chart we've seen, this is not a time loop. It's a split progression.
Okay. Then how come when we started the game, it seemed like we had already played the game before?
Because it could be that was from another branch or something like that.
So it's always just branching.
Well, because we know that
branching and ending.
The way this works is you can see the past and the future. Any past and any future.
Oh,
so
I see.
It can function close to a time loop.
It's the
but
short...
a time loop suggests a pretty specific thing, and it's not quite that.
It's not a loop, it's layers. I see. Okay. That might be...
I'm not saying that's better.
Worse?
And I'm also, like,
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we got to a point, went back in time, and started doing this again, so it's functioning like a loop, but I'm just saying it's a little different.
Okay.
So...
I guess that's what I was trying to get at. Yeah.
But in this case, it looks like eventually we'll run out of space, and then we have to use the star keys.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Okay. We can open the gates as many times as we want?
That means the star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did.
It also potentially means that after a certain point, it doesn't matter if people die. Because you need people's bracelets to get through the doors.
Right.
But if all you're doing is using the star keys, that seems less important. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time.
Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine.
Alright. That was very fast. I couldn't take in all that.
Yeah, they're gonna go through it.
I know,
That's why I was like, I'm just gonna click through. They're about to go through it.
Huh? It looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair and Phi's a magenta pair, but Tenmyoji's a yellow pair.
The 3 solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
Then how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're gonna be white this time.
Ah, yes. Dio told me about them. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
You should have seen them too, Phi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah, so lay it on us. How are the groups going to shake out this time?
Give me that color chart.
Yeah.
Fi nodded and began to explain.
Show us.
Option A, Tenmyoji, yellow, and me, blue, would form one group.
Okay.
Fi, magenta, and Dio, green, would form another group.
Okay.
Clover, cyan, and K, red, would form the third.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah. There's no other way we can group up to make white. Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So they'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right?
Right.
Okay.
So
we don't know
Tenmyoji
where,
again.
but
This really is the all Tenmyoji all the
really
time
is.
pass.
Yeah.
Alright, what now? We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
Yeah, about an hour it looks like.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Of course. I'll come with you then.
It's not a bad idea. We should probably
Yeah,
go
we need to figure
check
out
up
what's
on
going on there.
everybody. Yeah.
Clover gave her a shrug, and the two of them headed out through the cyan door.
There they go.
Farewell.
Invisible people.
Do I really need to say it?
The infirmary, right? Right? You're going to go check on Quark.
Yeah.
See you soon, man.
All right.
He gave me a nod and trotted out through the yellow door.
All right. Hey, Dio and Kay, what are you doing?
That left only the three of us, Dio, Kay, and myself.
What are you guys going to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me?
Actually, Kay, you bring up a good point.
Yeah.
I guess you're kind of on a timer, huh?
Wait, what do you mean?
He doesn't have a mouth.
Oh, like he can't eat or drink.
Yeah.
If he's actually a person inside of this suit or robot suit or armor or whatever.
Yeah, unless
So-
there's some functionality we don't understand, Kay may be on a timer.
I still think he might be a robot.
It is quite possible he's
Wait,
a robot, though.
Or like just a consciousness that's been uploaded into this body. I don't really know. He doesn't really know. Who?
I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Yeah.
Yep. Regardless, he thinks he has a problem.
He could be a robot and can't drink.
That's
or eat,
also possible.
So, you know.
All right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
I want to keep my eye on you, but okay.
With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off towards the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Oh.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay. You don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
Dio!
You were skeptical, so he explained, man. Okay.
Their conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. Alright, and once again leaving Sigma alone. Which seems like a weird move.
Yep. Well, I guess it's like, which characters do you want to go talk
Oh,
to?
100%. I mean, for the other characters, it's a weird move to just kind of bail on.
They always keep bailing on Sigma.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. I guess they like, I don't know.
Maybe they just don't like him.
They don't like him, or they underestimate him, or I don't know. All right. What should I do? Whoa.
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Let's go talk to
Yeah,
Tenmyoji.
of course. I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyoji.
The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run down the hallway and towards the infirmary.
Oh, he fucking decided.
Good.
Okay, yeah, that's what we need to do.
We left off on a cliffhanger.
We sure did.
A pretty ominous one.
Huh? There's nobody here. That's ominous, speaking of.
Yup, the room was completely empty.
Y'all, I don't like it.
I edged forward and peeked around the partition.
Oh, shit.
There he was. Tenmyoji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand.
Oh. A picture?
I must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket.
What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding it?
That's a very good point, Sigma.
Yeah.
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about that simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard that recording about it.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Man.
I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
Tenmyoji. Problem is we got him into the talking mood, and now he's out of it.
Yeah. And now you're just like, what's that photo you got there? And he's like, yeah, that didn't really help.
Yeah.
Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with it this time. You remember something, all right? You remember so much, you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
Huh?
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you?
That's really scary, but also I think in that case he really does need to know, you know?
Yeah, I think you should not withhold that from us.
You sure you want that?
Hey, come on, you don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Well, of course.
I never got the chance to say I am.
Hello, is it? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be Alice.
Before I could, Fi exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is...
Yep.
Look, just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Tenmyoji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, and then leapt up and took off after her.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, we know what's going on. No we don't. What? Alice! Or maybe we do. And... yeah. Yep. She got to herself first.
The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move.
No. Why did this happen?
I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest.
Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet.
I mean, her bracelet's off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her.
Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Her bracelet's off, so that's it. Yeah.
No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman.
No. No, it's not true. Why?
Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were still standing next to a killer. The thing is, because of the route we did first, we have room to doubt that. Doubt that she was murdered.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have that information if we'd done this route first.
Oh, yeah.
If we'd done this route first, we'd be like, oh, shit!
We'd be like,
someone's a murderer!
Someone fucking murdered Alice, except for us and Tenmyoji.
Exactly, we're the only good ones.
And Quark, yeah.
But...
yeah.
We have reason to doubt.
Yep.
An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this? Say something! Answer me!
Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed.
Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She...
Hey, Clover, don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that?
It's kind of cold, Fi. I know where you're going with this. We went there too, but I'm just saying, it's kind of cold.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves! Oh, I see. I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you? It wasn't just one killer. It was 6!
Actually, I wouldn't blame Clover for thinking this at this point. Because,
that's true. Because
if she knows the reason behind the last 2 Honor Games, and now there's a new one and she's involved, she's like, okay, clearly
I'm being played here.
I'm being played here, yeah.
And everybody here could be playing me right now. Or every one of you is playing me right now. Yeah. So...
No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder!
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
Whoa.
You're all going to die just like she did!
Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7...
Jesus, Clover.
Clover! 6, 5...
Jesus, Clover!
4, Clover! 3...
Jesus,
2,
Clover!
1!
Okay, somebody say
something!
Siggy, you got this.
Oh boy. Oh, what's happening?
Siggy, you do got this. Oh, maybe
what? That's an... Oh my god, we got stuck.
So we need to figure out... So we do know that Alice probably killed herself because of the other route.
Yes.
But clearly we don't have proof.
We don't have
absolute proof.
Well, I mean, the only thing we can say is that, Sigma and Tenmyoji didn't do it.
Yeah.
I thought that's what he was gonna say, was that, oh, that's just an end.
Well,
it's a dead end.
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting. That's what I expected Sigma to say, to be like, whoa, it wasn't me, I was over here, and Tenmyoji was with me too, but then...
I don't think that's what she needed to hear then. I think she needed to hear, hey, Alice died because of exactly this thing.
Right, I see.
So...
Okay. Alright, well...
Now, we have some options. Once again, with both of these routes, we have the other branch.
Yep. Well, this middle one, we have... the branch within the branch.
That's true. This is, this was between the, oh,
I don't remember.
One sec. This was, allying with Tenmyoji.
Yep.
This was picking to go with Tenmyoji and Clover. Through the blue door.
Oh, okay.
We could go through the other door. And get somewhere. With a long path.
There are places to go down there. Or
we could go all the way back and side with Luna.
Well, you were saying that you thought it was good to get the 3 base routes out of the way.
I do, because then we're not thinking about, there's no go all the way back, then suddenly
Right.
our starting point is the AB gates.
Right.
Which is
well,
easier.
So how about we go do Luna? We'll put a pin in this for now and be like, okay. Well,
I know. Although, oh god, Tenmyoji was suggesting some really interesting stuff.
So close. So okay. So yeah, they're like. Actually, in that route, we've got 2 places where we could jump back in and branch.
Yeah, we could betray Tenmyoji.
Yep.
Or we could
go through the other door.
Yeah, which I don't remember who that was with.
Yeah, I don't either.
But that might be interesting too.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't. Never mind. It's tough. I say we should probably just go back and go through the Luna door.
Okay.
And see what that path like opens up.
We can do that.
Okay, let's do this. Let's jump.
Because then, yeah, at least we have, like, think about how much information we now have about Tenmyoji that we learned from that.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can learn more from Luna.
Yeah, or like learn stuff about Luna or about like people around Luna in this permutation. Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll go with Luna,
and we can finally do the lounge.
Yeah, I think we'll pair up with Luna and head through the magenta door. Are you guys good with that?
Sure.
All right.
Then Clover and I will go with Alice.
Good.
As long as I get to go with Alice, I'm fine.
Okay, good for them. Good.
I don't have any objections.
Good.
We'll be going through the yellow door, right?
That means Dio, Quark, and I are doing the cyan door.
Okay.
Glad to see you alive, by the way, Alice.
Yep.
And yeah, and
that's also a good combo.
Yeah, all these groups feel very like natural.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Ugh, stuck with a kid and some old fart.
Okay, Dio.
I can't see how this could possibly go badly.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and you'll pull your head out of your ass.
What did you just say?
That was a good line.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
All right, let's go.
Tenmyoji.
Nine.
There's
Yeah.
something about his writing
8,
that just like
7.
warms my dang heart.
And his delivery is
We need
really
to
good
hurry.
too. Yeah. All right, guys, let's get moving.
3,
Yeah, no, really great actor.
Oh yeah,
Like,
he's so
1.
good.
0.
I mean,
Chromatic
Oh, yeah.
doors closing.
they somehow like it's only really masterful performances across the board.
It's so true. Yeah. Yeah, they've all been great. Yeah, I know who is voicing who for a lot of these characters, but they're so well done and it's like very immersive.
Yeah,
so.
it feels just like they're the character rather than
yeah. Good actors.
I know,
Good
right?
acting.
I am glad to check the lounge off though, because we've been
That's
in
fair.
here so many times.
Yeah.
We know the
let's
couch
just
is
fucking do
comfy.
it. Yep.
This puzzle, if I remember, is straightforward and annoying.
All right.
So yay.
What is this place?
Didn't you see the door? It said this is the lounge.
Lounge? Does that mean there's somebody living here?
Well, there doesn't seem to be much dust. Maybe there is.
So you've got a well-used lounge right next to a big empty warehouse. What is this building for?
Beats me.
It looks like there are 4 doors in here.
Yeah. The one we came in, the one opposite it, and 2 more on the left and right. The 2 on the sides are covered with metal plates, though. Don't think we'll be opening them anytime soon.
I guess that just leaves us one option. Yeah, I slurred that a little bit. Wait, oh, no good. This one's locked too.
He had to do his thing.
Yep.
I didn't see any other doors in the hallway we came through. Maybe we can find one of the keys to the AB room in here somewhere.
Well, it's not gonna find itself. Let's go. Seek a way out.
Yeah, there he goes.
Seek a way out. Seek a way out. I think we gotta seek a way out.
Oh man! All right. Do you want to seek a way out next time?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Next time we'll finally explore this space.
And look at how welcoming and loungy it is.
Isn't it delightful?
It's such a great hangout spot. I love it. Wait, what's that on the ground? I guess we gotta find out next time.
It's part of the puzzle.
What? All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.